even on disassembly, everybody, the utmost care needs to be.
But we have to make a template from the old piece. So
carefully separating that insulation is a.
Well, the biggest issue is, I mean, you can see what's. I mean, it's just disintegrated. It's falling apart. So all of this had to be cleaned on the other piece before we could wrap it. But I mean, as you can tell, I mean,
Oh wow!
I'm barely.
You're barely touching it. It's off.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause it's-
but I'm glad we're getting it now before it gets really, really bad and just falls apart. Because like I said, I need to make a template from this
to get you kind of a ballpark.
as to, well, I always add
A little.
minimum of about 1/4 of an inch, between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch, only because I can trim that off. I'd prefer to have too much than, oh great, I didn't cut it big enough.
Yeah,
now
then
it's
you
a
have to
complete
start
waste
over.
of material,
You have to hope you can use those pieces somewhere else.
right? And so much of this is literally just one piece.
Oh, look at that! Look how careful you.
Have to be. I mean, this has to be right. I mean, not only is my reputation on it, the shop's reputation is on it. The client wants this perfect, so I have to be as
And
respectful and
this is kind of a collab project too.
yeah.
So it's also got the Desert Drive rep on it as well. So we're all kind of working together on this.
Thanks. Bring the stress level up even more. Thanks.
This is for all the marbles.
Right?
With this tedious, meticulous work. Some people just like, oh, just rip it off like a Band-Aid.
And you
no.
can't. No.
You tear that one iota and your whole template is
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, it has to be. Now, the fun part, once all of this is off, I still have to be careful because I've got to get all this old. I mean, I'm barely touching this.
foamy gluey.
Yep. But I have to admit, like the other piece that I just wrapped, which goes here on the opposite side,
Yes.
it's a double-sided tape.
No.
So they lay it all down where they need it to be, then they wrap it, which is kind of pretty cool. I like that idea. But we can't get that specific tape. I think that's manufacturer-only type.
I think you're doing a little better anyway, because your way looks incredible.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
So here he goes. I want to get this. I want
to see how this template
all
turns
the way
out.
peeled,
Yep.
and then have you lay out the template just so we can show an example of that. The meticulous work of Mr. Scotty.
Well, the good part is I've been told throughout my life that I have the patience of damn near a god.
I don't know about that. Sometimes you get a little.
I'm stubborn. I think that's a little more
I think
like
sometimes
it.
you get a little, crotchety.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind on that one.
Crotchety old
But
man.
now I have to
There's one template,
clean that off
so it doesn't transfer onto.
onto the new stuff.
So there's the little piece. So we'll set that aside. Now let's try to get the big
And I
piece.
think, yeah, I do. I think I've got enough on that other.
Well, you have to do the other side of the car too.
Yep. Well, I've got more than enough material. I made
Especially
sure.
now, because it definitely won't matchy.
I made sure to have more than enough material. And something said it was not going to be.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Now, you ready? That's what happened.
Ugh, separated.
Yep.
So Scotty's gonna thoroughly clean this.
Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare because I have to be. This is an irreplaceable part.
Yeah, it's not like
So
we can
let's
just
get this.
go get one of those.
Let's get this safe and sound on a shelf.
All right, go put that on the shelf. You've got your template.
Yep. Now I got to clean the template.
But there it is. There's your 2 template pieces.
So let's see.
That's impressive, man.
Thank you. So let's see how good or bad our template really is.
Doesn't look terrible.
No, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it's repulsive in the same aspect.
I mean, you don't look terrible and you're repulsive.
Well, it all depends on who you're talking to.
But, you know, we love you.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Well, sometimes I give you a hard time.
Sometimes?
At least 3 times a week. Come on.
There you go. Okay.
You know why? I got to keep you on your toes. But look at that.
So our template
Pretty good.
actually very usable.
Yeah.
But now, I've got to clean it
Well,
to get all the stuff off.
have fun with that.
Yeah. Well, I got lucky, I think, with this one, which is the other piece that we just did.
Yeah.
I just kind of gently went like this, and everything came right off, so I'm hoping for the same.
Look at that.
But
Now, you're not going to get rid of any templates till
no,
the whole
no,
project's done.
No, exactly. So I'll put this in a bag and label it 1, then I'll label it 2, passenger side. You know, so this way, no matter what, we can always make another template at any
Yes.
point in time.
Beautiful.
So, time to bag
and
and tag.
tag.